Hola, bienvenidos. I'm Lunitca, guys. Welcome back to this brand new video. I am so excited because I'm actually going to be discussing about manga this time. Something a little bit, I guess it'll be my second time talking about manga. So we're actually going to start off today with Magic Angel Creamy Mami, the original and the new retelling, Magic Angel Creamy Mami and the Spoiled Princess. So both of these are very different and very similar, and I'm going to explain in a few seconds what is similar and what is different from one another. I'm really excited to share my opinion, you guys. This is just my opinion on these, so don't take it, personal. Just have a little bit of feedback on it. If it's something you're interested in collecting or reading, I say that you go for it. So let's actually start off with the really old one. Oh my god, you guys. And wow, the manga, you can really tell this is an 80s and old. Just look at the inside of the manga. This is older than I am, so that's pretty mind-blowing to me. Kind of like the Rose of Versailles, it's just as old. It kind of has the same artwork, and I kind of saw the influence of where Sailor Moon's artwork came from. It kind of had a little bit of resemblance to that, so I was like, holy, you can see where the Magic Girls come from. I'm not saying they're identical, but you can see the fluidity, the fluidity of the artwork and the style that has like some similarities. And oh my god, wow. So the old one, you can tell the pages are a little bit, oh my god, I'm talking about here how her finger reminded me of Sailor Moon, and like just the style of the artwork. It's not identical, but you see some references regarding this. So let's actually open the book here. This is the first chapter. This is where she discovers the two cats, and oh, look, it's their house. It's so cute because the first episode, it's quite short. It's in Japanese. No, I cannot read Japanese. I feel like I'm gonna have to get a translator or find someone online who translated the manga. I think I bumped into it once, but I have to look for it again. So you get to see the alien spaceship, which looks like Noah's Ark, and you get to see the cats, Nega and Poisey, or Posey. Here's when she transforms for the first time as Creamy Mami. Okay, guys, this is where her adventure basically begins as this character, and I love it because it's 100% like Magic Girl, but Magic Girl in her own magical way. Creamy Mami isn't like Sailor Moon. I'm just giving you as a comparison. This manga, it's so old, but you can see the gorgeous artwork. You can see how the story progressed as it went. So this is basically about the story of Yu and how she transforms into this magical girl, Creamy Mami, and she's doing missions for Feather Star. And it's really awesome that you get to see her adventures with her cat, with Toshio, with Mamoru, with all her characters that she gets to bump into. How she becomes Creamy Mami is because Shingu finds her, and she is the new star from the company. And from there it just picks up. It's interesting because we get to see Megumi here, right? But Megumi isn't a huge part of, like, she is a part of the show and a part of the manga, but she isn't as such as an important character, and I'll give you guys a minute a sec to why that is. She is just the opponent of Creamy Mami, and in the world of Creamy Mami, she was the star before, and so she just sees Creamy Mami as a competition for her. But Creamy Mami is a little 10-year-old girl who is just basically doing her own thing. She's not into winning or competing with anybody. She's just having her fun adventures, and some of them are pretty wacky, some of them are pretty a little out there, some are supernatural, and some are like I guess sci-fi. Like, you have a little bit of alien stuff going on here. It's a little bit, you get to see a little bit of supernatural, you get to see ghosts, and you get to see spirits, and you get to see a bunch of other stuff. But it's pretty cool because I usually, when I see Magic Girls, they have like different, like they have like their monsters, but Creamy Mami is so different because it has to do with those kind of different adventures and the pop star life. And like I said, she's a 10-year-old girl. She didn't want to be a pop star. She just happened to bump into Shingu, and from there it was just history. But basically I wanted you guys to see all the sides from each manga, and I'm going a little bit ahead, but so you guys can see the sides of the manga. It's a little bit smaller in comparison to the new manga. This is, I'm guessing, how it was back in the day. There's some manga, I actually have mangas that are like this small, which is just Creamy Mami and Nagia of Tomorrow. I think I also have Saint Tail that's quite small, so I'm guessing the mangas back in the day, they're all this kind of like scale wise. I wanted to point out that in the manga, you don't get to see Megumi as much. You don't get to see the character Megumi as much. You get to see her sometimes because, she's in the part when she's she's, you know, singing. It's not like a big important character. She is a supporting character. She is an opponent of Creamy Mami, like I said, within Megumi's head. Creamy Mami does not see her as an opponent or someone she has to like surpass. It's just another character that within the story that is important, but not as the protagonist, as the main lead. And you get to see, like I said, a lot of different characters within Creamy Mami. Every episode is a different adventure, it's a different encounter, and it's always something new. And I really love that because it was so magical to me. It was a fresh new pace of Magic Girl, so it was really cute. I would come home and I would just watch Creamy Mami, and oh my god, I love it. I love it. So I'm talking about the anime now, but basically within the manga, compared to the anime, they are episodes accurate to the episode, and there's some, I'm guessing, fillers, because there were some I couldn't even see within the episodes I saw within the manga. But overall, the manga is only 2 volumes, and all the episodes are in there, all the chapters are in there, and some are missing within the anime because they wanted to, you know, make it a little bit longer. So now we're going to actually move into the new version, which, as I said, is Magical Angel Creamy Mami and the Spoiled Princess. So this is basically a retelling of Megumi's side of the story. And it's just basically just that. Like I said, in the old one, they mention her a few times, but I feel like she gets more mentioned within the anime versus the manga. The manga, you just see her a few times. It's not like you see her a lot. Like I said, she has different encounters every time. And in the anime, you get to see her a little bit more, so you get to see her side and how she interacts with Shingu and how she interacts with Creamy Mami and how she has her personality, her mindset, and how she is. But in this retelling, it's basically about Megumi's side of the story. So you get to see how she starts off, how she meets Shingu, you know, how she, how Creamy Mami came out of nowhere and just became this super competition for her that she had to outshine Shingu's attention, which is her love interest. And Shingu is a guy that I think he does love Megumi, but he doesn't show it as much. He's always so wrapped up in his own work that he just wants Creamy Mami to be, you know, on top of the ball and get things running. And you get to see that within this manga a lot. Like I said, it's basically her story. So that's basically what you see within this manga. And I started reading it, and as I got to the middle of the manga, guys, I'm gonna be sincere, I lost interest. I think Megumi is a very cute and fun character in the sense of that, you know, the way she is, but she isn't a magic girl. There isn't nothing there. I don't know how to say it without being, you know, real life. You're not seeing that every day in real life, so it's fun to get into. And Megumi is more of a realistic perspective in the sense that she's a pop star. She wants to be ahead of her game. She wants to be on top of the ball. She wants her love interest to pay attention to her. And although that is a good story, it just didn't capture me. I feel like I've seen that in other dramas or shows or telenovelas, and it just didn't seem as magical to me. I was just seeing her side of the story, which I would see within the anime, which was like a bigger piece compared to the manga, and it's just the same thing over and over. It's just her, you know, having a deeper depth into her story, which is fine if you're into that kind of thing. I feel like we're living in a generation right now that everything has to have a second story, and if there's, you know, a side story of another character, they bring it to life because they want to continue it or they want to do whatever they want to do with it. And that's just how I saw it with this new version, this new retelling of Megumi's side of the story. If you are into the character of Megumi, then I highly recommend it. It might be just for you. If you are a Creamy Mami fan, this might be a little bit misleading and confusing for you, because if you've never seen Creamy Mami and you just jump into this new manga because it's basically a brand new fresh manga that just came out, it will introduce you to Creamy Mami, but in a small proportion. You will get a lot of Megumi's side of the story, so it will be misleading in the sense that you're gonna get a side character's story and not the main character story at all. So do keep that in mind if you're interested in that, and if you're open to, you know, seeing the side character story, and you're kind of, if you're that kind of person that you're kind of into that. I can't say it, I'm not, but just for Megumi specifically, it just didn't capture my attention in any way. and I just stopped reading the manga. I found it kind of boring for me, just for me, you know. Maybe someone else finds it more intriguing and interesting of her side of the story and how she is and how it's much deeper into her story. But it's just basically that it's Megumi's side of the story, her being a pop star, her being on top of the ball, her trying to reveal Creamy Mami, you know, see if she can try to get something sneaky on her, and then just her love story with Shingu, which is also cute because I do like Shingu. But that's just it. I decided to sadly return my manga. I just kept volume 1 because I couldn't return it back, so I'm just keeping it within my Creamy Mami collection. But the rest I did return back because I'm at a pace in my life that if it's not something I'm interested in, I'm not gonna keep it. So I just returned this one back, these two, volume 2 and 3 back of Megumi. But aside that, you guys, it is a good story. It's not a bad story. It's just not to my liking. It is a good story. It was written well. You get to see some snippets of, you know, what happens of the anime and the I guess you can compare it more to the anime versus the manga for Megumi's side, because like I said, in the manga you barely even see Megumi at all, and in the anime you see her a little bit more, and in this is just completely 100% her, and you will enjoy it. If you are a person who likes side character stories, then this is for you. And I hope that was helpful to you guys. I love the artwork. I love how they drew these characters. Within this, I love the covers. Honestly, if I wasn't collecting it for Megumi's story, I would just collect it basically for the covers, because I think they're gorgeous and I love the artwork. They did an excellent job with the artwork. And the story is good, but it's not to my liking. Just putting that out there. Como vieron, enseñé todas las partes de las mangas. Te quise enseñar la manga de los 80, súper viejo. Este es un anime bastante viejo, mucho antes que yo nací. Y quise comprar el original y tener también el nuevo. Yo primero compré el nuevo sin saber. Voy a ser honesto con ustedes. No leí la descripción de la información de Magic Angel Creamy Mami and the Spoiled Princess, que es la princesa malcriada. Yo compré la primera manga, fue la nueva, pensando que tenía que ver con Creamy Mami. Y sí tiene que ver, pero no completamente. Les voy a explicar en un segundo. Como empecé en la filmación en el principio, primero quise hablar de la manga, la original de Creamy Mami. Básicamente, la manga original son 2 volúmenes nada más. Tienes la primera y la segunda. Bastante viejita está, pero está bastante bien cuidada para la que yo recibí. Como vieron, las hojas están ya medias amarillosas, medias color, vamos a decir, dulce de leche. Un color ya un poquito más camelita, amarillo. Entonces la original ves en el primer capítulo que es ella encontrándose con los 2 gaticos y ahí encontrarse con la nave espacial. Ya es cuando ella por primera vez se transforma en Creamy Mami, que es el personaje que ella que toma forma de una muchacha de 15 años, no sé si es 15, don't quote me on that, pero es una muchacha ya, no es una niña, pero una adolescente. Yo sé que tiene 10 años el personaje, que es Yu, y de ahí comienzan las aventuras de ellas, que son un poquito súper natural y un poco de sci-fi, de extraterrestre. Entonces es una cosa interesante, porque normalmente cuando yo he visto todas las Magic Girls, chicas mágicas, nunca siempre he sido siempre normalmente las que yo he visto ya de basado de Sailor Moon y las otras que son como Marine Melody, es el principal, tú sabes, peleándose con el villano, que tiene que ver con sus poderes de magia. Pero Creamy Mami es diferente en el sentido que es una niña de 10 años que se transforma en una chica de 15 años, y desde ahí Shingo, que es una de las personas que era producer en el mundo de artista, la ve, le llama la atención y la coge para el mundo de artista. Y desde ahí ella empieza a hacer canciones, cositas así, pero también aparte de eso tienes aventuras como les dije, de supernaturales, tiene encuentros con fantasmas, con espíritus o con extraterrestres. Todo tiene que ver con el planeta Feather Star. Y desde ahí ella hace aventuras diferentes y tiene que usar su magia para poder ayudar a esos individuales que ella se encuentra con ellos. Así que no es diferente en ese sentido. Como las Magic Girls normalmente siempre se pelean con los villanos, pero Creamy Mami, ella tiene a veces que pelearse, pero a veces son cosas que tienen que ver con historias de personajes que están tristes o le pasó algo o quieren hacer algo más allá, entonces ella los ayuda con eso y me gustó porque fue algo diferente, algo fresco. Y en la manga no se ve un poco de todo de cada episodio, cada capítulo es diferente y no es igual. Vi el anime y sí tiene episodios que está basado en la manga, y algunos que no están en la manga que pienso que eran fillers que le hicieron para rellenar y darle más tiempo a la serie. Son nada más 2 volúmenes de la manga. Son aventuras así de que hace Creamy Mami y es bastante nuevo, algo diferente para mí. Entonces fue algo que me llamó la atención y me gustó mucho. Y como les dije, pero en la manga te das cuenta que el personaje Megumi está presente, pero no tanto. Y en el anime sí está más presente, un poquito más presente. Tiene más interacciones con Creamy Mami, pero no tantas. Y en lo que voy a hablar lo siguiente, que es la manga nueva, que es Magical Angel Creamy Mami and the Spoiled Princess, que es la princesa malcriada. Toda la historia es de Megumi, el personaje Megumi, que es un personaje de aparte en el mundo de Creamy Mami, que es un supporting character, el personaje que es la competencia para Creamy Mami, pero en el final, como les dije, es una niña que es de 10 años, entonces no le interesa la competencia. En ningún momento están en esa bobería que es, si es competencia para mí. No, ella no está en eso, ella está en su propio mundo, y Megumi, como muchacho joven y artista, sí se siente que tiene que sobresalir de Creamy Mami, que tiene que llamar la atención a Shingo, que es el muchacho que es el interés de amor de ella. Entonces hace todo lo posible para hacer eso, y eso se ve en el anime, que ves un % bastante bien, pero como les dije, en la manga esta nueva sí es todo de este personaje. Ves un 30% del personaje Creamy Mami y casi lo demás es el personaje Megumi, porque es la historia de ella de su punto de vista, que es lo que me di cuenta. Honestamente, compré la manga sin saber, no, como les dije, no me puse a leer la información, lo compré pensando que tenía que ver con Creamy Mami, que lo estábamos viendo hacer. No es el caso, es la historia de Megumi. Eso es lo que vas a ver en la manga. Tengan en mente, si es su primera vez que van a leer esta manga y no saben nada de Creamy Mami, esto no es el original. Está bien escrita, el arte es bella, muy bonita, muy detallada. Me encantó cómo hicieron los covers de la manga, de la manga. Pero te vas a desviar en el sentido que si es tu primera vez viendo esto, vas a pensar que el personaje de Creamy Mami no es el personaje principal en la manga, porque como están poniendo la historia de Megumi, te están poniendo que ella es la principal en la manga. Entonces, en ese sentido te vas a confundir si nunca has buscado cosas de Creamy Mami, que la principal es Creamy Mami. Ella es la Magic Girl, ella es la que tiene los poderes esos de magia y puede transformarse y puede hacer cosas y puede ayudar, y etcétera, etcétera. Pero el personaje Megumi es una muchacha regular, que es una estrella, como les dije, que quiere sobresalir, que quiere estar arriba de todo. Entonces es una historia un poquito más profunda de la historia de ella. Honestamente, un side character y un supporting character, que no es la principal, pero está presente. Entonces no sentí lo que sentí cuando ya vi lo de Creamy Mami. Yo empecé con Creamy Mami como es el personaje original, como es su historia de verdad. Entonces cuando vi esta manga, cuando empecé a leer la manga, espérate, esto no es Creamy Mami, esto es el personaje Megumi y un poquito de Creamy Mami. No es que, como les dije, no es que sea malo, porque sí es el tipo de persona que sí te gusta saber sobre los personajes que también están presentes, en una buena forma de poder introducirte a ese personaje y saber de su historia. Entonces eso es básicamente lo que es esta manga, una forma más profunda del personaje Megumi y sus cosas que son las traves que ella tiene, los conflictos que ella tiene, las cosas que ella quiere lograr, que está bien, pero como les dije, como yo empecé Creamy Mami, el original, el anime, y también vi el manga. No lo puedo leer porque está en japonés. Voy a buscar una cosa que pueda traducir, o si no, buscar a alguien que ha puesto la manga en inglés que la pueda leer. Espero que en un futuro no tan lejano, espero que con esto de Megumi, que de verdad se pongan para hacer el original, o sino que vuelvan a republicar el original, porque ese es la historia original de Creamy Mami. So, yo sé que estamos viviendo en una generación en estos momentos que hay muchos personajes en historias que hacen aparte para que le den más profundidad a esos personajes y veas la parte de ellos y sus historias, que no está mal en ese sentido, pero honestamente no me interesa el personaje de Megumi. Me gusta que está ahí como un personaje más en la historia que ayuda a la historia de Creamy Mami, pero como el personaje principal no me interesa leerlo. Entonces lo que decidí, como yo, fue devolver el volumen 2 y 3 y me quedé con el 1 porque no lo pude devolver, ya se me pasó el tiempo, me quedé con él, entonces lo voy a dejar como una parte más de mi colección de Creamy Mami, pero no es una cosa que creo que voy a seguir coleccionando de esta manga. Creo que es muy bonita, me gusta mucho el arte, está bien hecha la historia, pero como les dije, tiene que ver con el personaje Megumi y su historia y su profundidad en la historia de ella y cómo ella es. Ves momentos pequeños que ella se encuentra con Creamy Mami, que son los momentos que pasan en la manga y en el anime, que son los momentos que pasan en la manga, pero hay otras cosas que están inventadas en la manga de Megumi para que ella tenga más personajes y profundidad y más cosas y más conflicto. Pero aparte de eso, sí es una manga buena, si la quieres ver, si te gusta ese tipo de estilo de tener personajes de al lado que sean su propia historia y puedes ver, sí la puedes comprar y la recomiendo en ese sentido. Bueno chicos, finalmente ahora sí voy a tener la filmación. Muchísimas gracias por ver este video, espero que les han gustado. No se sientan mal si les gustan esta manga es muy bonita. Es un side story de un personaje que es parte del mundo de Creamy Mami, pero es como les dije, no es para mí personalmente. No se olviden de suscribir. Déjame saber lo que ustedes piensan de estas mangas, de la original y de la nueva que tenemos ahora. ¿Cuáles son sus opiniones? Honestamente, déjenme saber, me encantaría saber lo que ustedes piensan. Y nos vemos la próxima. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a little bit long, but I had a lot to say regarding the first manga and the new one. They're so different and similar in the sense that, it's in the world of Creamy Mami, but it's two different characters, two different stories. And similar stories and different stories. So anyways, you guys, I hope you like this video. Tell me in the comments below what you really think about the old one and the new one. If it's something you would read or you give it a chance, what's your honest opinion about these both mangas? And I would love to hear from you. So don't forget to subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, thank you so much. Bye.